Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2. This is episode number 3 of the series. There we can see Vivi walking away. And, yeah, I think this is going to be one of our final episodes with Roxas here. At least Roxas' main story. We're going to go and we're going to check out some of the wonders of Twilight Town. Yeah, the majority of these are like very straightforward. All the 7 wonders are not in the town. He's like, I can't find them, and it's like none of them are here except for one. So yeah, that's why you can't find it, because they're not here at all. But here we go. We're gonna go look for the 7 wonders off in like this little other section of the world, which is a train stop away. And these guys are coming with us, apparently.
Well, it is now.
Because it should be fun. I don't know. The 7 wonders is like, it's a really oddball thing. Like, it really is like just a bizarre, the whole event. I mean, it makes sense in their context, I guess, you know. You have to go and check it out for your school project. And they're all reaching into their pockets and grabbing the orbs from the trophy that we gave them. But if you recall correctly, the man in the black cloak, Ansem, last episode stole our black orb, our blue orb, so we don't have it to look through, so we miss out on yet another like group bonding type of event, which causes Roxas to feel like even more of a bummer than he was already feeling. Honestly, this poor guy, man. He's got to feel like a lunatic at this point in time. I mean, he's losing his cool. He's losing his noodle. Everything's going chaotic for him. A loud motorcycle goes by in the distance, because, as always, it wouldn't be an Average Joe episode without it, folks. That's how it always goes. But there we go. We all get off the train. We're all having a good time. Roxas doing a big stretch. So here are the stairs. He's like, these are the stairs that you talked about. It's like the ones that count different going up than going down. He's like, yeah, it's actually pretty stupid.
What?
The person who counted is a moron.
Rye's the one who counted. He's like, every time I count, it's different.
And he got a different count every single time he counted, so that's not.
So he just counted wrong?
Yeah, he doesn't know how to count, folks. He's like me with the ABCs.
No words.
Right? He's good up until about K, and then it's just downhill from there. You know how it goes. But here we go. We have the map of the 7 wonders. One of them is already checked off because it was the stairs, I believe. So that's pretty stupid. But I don't even know how to make sense of that map. Like, it doesn't benefit me, and I think he just shows us the map every time. Yeah. The majority of them are here in town. I know where the animated bag is. But here's the friend from beyond the wall. And I'm glad I do this one first, because you get to enjoy seeing Roxas get hit in the face by a bunch of balls repeatedly. Which is always a joy. This one is honestly the hardest out of all of them. I touch it and then it's like, woo, bunch of balls spawn. And I try and chase them. But now I need to dodge them and get in here. Search the back of the wall. Which sounds like it would be easy, but because you can see I almost get it on the first try, but then I just keep getting that. That's it. This just continuously happens to me for a while. So, I don't know. I'm sorry. And I almost got it that time. But then, of course, because I take damage and then I just stand there like a moron, here I am again. Man, this is getting pretty old to watch, but trust me, it goes on for a while. This is like a good 2 minutes of this video, I'm pretty sure. God damn it. It looks like there's room to like dodge them, like to the left and the right. Like, it doesn't look like the balls are fully touching the wall. Like, I should be able to just squeeze there. Why is my hitbox so stupid? Why is this so challenging? Oh my god. Oh my god. Every single time, I swear to God. And then it puts you in the perfect situation to be hit by the following set of balls. Like, it does not let up. It just, and by the time you're recovered, it's like, oh, here come more. Fuck you. Oh my god. Yep, jumping right into more balls in the face. Luckily, I'm not taking actual damage here. It's just knocking me back and doing the damage reaction. Don't even know what I was going for there. I'm trying to go slow now. Like, just take my time. There we go. Please, for the love of God. There we go. Okay. And I think I just get blamed for this. It's like, oh, were you throwing a ball? How does that explain one of the 7 wonders? The ball's still coming out of the wall. How does that possibly explain it? Because I was standing there? There's one in the tunnel. I remember that. The one in the tunnel is honestly the funnest part. Do we want to do the one up here? That's... Oh, wait, there's a chest. Let's have a look-see here, quick. I can't remember if there's one involving this train. I don't think so. Oh, there's definitely one right there involving the man in the fountain. Yeah, it's just gonna be us, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there I am. That's completely normal. This happens out in the real world. That's a thing that we see. Here we go, he's taking a swing at me. I just need to get the fight pattern down, like what he's going to utilize. Okay, so it looks like he's only going to one-hit me. So I could do that, then jump over him, get him before he can parry, and come back. And he's going to do the same thing. I could just continuously use this routine. Oh, he got a little bit of swing behind him there. But I was able to defeat him pretty easy. See, you put me in a combat situation, I'm pretty good. Make me dodge some balls, ain't gonna happen. It is just not gonna happen. Not on my watch, folks. What can I say? I cannot dodge balls. You alright? Yeah, I just fought a shadow of myself. Roxas, open your mouth. No, it doesn't explain it. I just fought a shadow version of myself. Can we please elaborate on this? I'm sorry if you could hear me like clearing my nose. I swear to God, like I'm not congested all day and then all of a sudden I start to do these videos and my nose starts running. It is annoying. The moans from the tunnel. Well, that's just me. That's just average Joe. I'm in the tunnel moaning. You know, just giving it my all in there. Nothing to worry about. That's not a wonder. That's a reality. But here we go. I just realized I have abilities. So scan is going to help, and aerial recovery is going to help as well. Guard would be okay to have, but honestly, I never use guard in these games. I should, but I never do. I like to use the rolling abilities instead. But it is good that we go in there and do that. I remember my first time beating this game. I didn't realize that we had any abilities at all. Like, I beat this game the first time as a kid with the 3-hit combo. Nothing special. Wasn't able to see HP of opponents. None of that. I didn't know any of this stuff existed because I never played like a... I don't know what you would call this kind of game. Man, what would you call it? Maybe like an RPG? Yeah, I think it would be in the RPG category. I'd never played a game like that prior to this game. And this game, I would say, it's a very light RPG in my opinion, but Still, it would have been nice to know back then that I had abilities, because you can see here I could just see like how many hit points they have left, and I mean in this fight in particular they only get 1 hit point period, and that aerial recover is huge because I don't just fall straight, like I can kind of angle it and come back how I want to come back after being hit. It kind of allows me to just jump right back into action, which saves a lot of time. I don't lose as much momentum that way, I feel like. But there we go, we beat up a bunch of EVs in here. That, of course, has got to be linked to one of the 7 wonders, but this guy's just gonna come in and shrug it off. Here comes actual Vivi. We were gonna practice with him, but he's like, I'm done with this. You could take your time having your mental breakdown in a cave. Thanks, buddy. He's like, so the mysterious voice was just Vivi? And I'm like, listen, this is the first time I try to like justify myself. But no one has believed me yet. Not a single soul. No one's believing a word that I'm saying. I don't blame them. Roxas has been acting like a freaking lunatic. But yeah, the last one, the animated bag. And you may be thinking to yourself, ah, sure, that's only 5. He said 7. Well, we get to explore 2 more together as a team here, so don't worry about it, folks. This is just the last of the 5 that we can explore. When I've done this in the past, I usually save the Vivi one for last as well. I think that one's like the most exciting one. This next one's pretty boring. It actually is. It's more cruel than anything. Because you can see there's this bag here. It's called the animated bag. Or I guess I would call that a sack, so maybe the animated sack. You know I had to do it. You know I had to do it. This one, it takes me a minute or 2 to realize what to do, because I don't catch it, but it's actually, you'll see it when I hit something here. It's actually, yeah, the command controls there, so I didn't realize it that time around, but if you just continuously press Y while you ride this thing, you'll never take damage and you'll win. Which is what you should do. I originally thought like I was taking control of the direction and I was doing something wrong, but that's not the case. Just press Y indefinitely and you'll win. Kingdom Hearts 2, that's what it's all about, baby. Just press Y indefinitely and you will win. And he's like, yikes. Oh my god, it was a dog. A dog the whole time. So that one actually is explained. Yeah, I let the dog out of the sack. Damn, I don't see more dogs in these games. I like the dogs. Oh, the dog it was not a dog, it was a dusk.
You know, that last wonder wasn't exactly wonderful.
That's a good point. It's a good point, Roxas. But this next one's gonna be really great. Wonder number 6.
We got another lead.
We got another lead.
The ghost train mystery.
The ghost train mystery.
Everybody knows about wonder number 6.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about it. Yeah, and he didn't either.
Find out
Very
when the
fair.
train runs?
You can see it from Sunset Hill.
You can see it from Sunset Hill. So now we gotta go check out the ghost train. Ghost train! I don't know, that sounds like a good name for like a really shitty rock album. The Ghost Train. But let's make our way over here so we could see this ghost train that supposedly everybody knows of, but I have yet to have heard about it. And I'm the man who you would think would have more conspiracies than anybody else in the world, being as I'm a mental lunatic in this game. I just still have not found my way out of the asylum.
It's empty. No driver, no conductor, no passengers, no return.
Oh boy, let's sit and let's wait for the ghost train, baby. Let's do it. This is exhilarating.
Gotta make it to the beach next year.
We have to go to the beach next year.
Jobs, the second vacation starts.
Let's get jobs the second vacation starts. It took me a day to make the money to go to the beach. Just don't trust me with the money in the future.
I don't. Tell me anyway. We're waiting for the ghost train.
We're waiting for the ghost train.
Waiting for the ghost train.
I agree with him. Roxas doesn't, though. It's like, I'm gonna fight you.
Always looking at you, always tick me off.
Maybe it's destiny.
Well, that was a really lame...
In that case, let's be friends.
That was a really lame comeback, Roxas. Not really sure what you were going for there, buddy. But it wasn't good.
When have you ever cooperated with anything?
What the hell was that?
Piper,
I know. Tomorrow. Look,
That was really odd. Just a really odd exchange between the people here. Oh boy. This reminds me of one character from this series and one character only.
It's really true.
But Roxas saw the ghost train. He says there really is no one aboard. What's the catch? There's gotta be a catch, right? Everything else has had a catch.
And it's real? Let's go to the station.
He's like, let's go to the station. So there we are. We found the train.
Let's go in.
I'm like, let's go in.
What?
you'll get hurt.
And he's like, you'll get hurt.
Huh?
And I open my eyes and there's no train there. The train will be arriving shortly, so he saved me from walking on the tracks and killing myself. Because the train wasn't there. Roxas, my guy, you are tripping. This is not good for Roxas. Roxas is having full-blown hallucinations now.
Come on.
The train came from the beach. There was no driver, right?
Let's go.
He's like, you guys saw what I saw, right? Everybody's like, no, man, that shit didn't happen. They just push Roxas in the train. They need to be doing more than that. Is there a mental health professional in this town?
Rumors were bogus. The end.
we can still make it sound good if we write about all the work we did.
But what about the last one? The seventh one?
What about the last one? Good point, we've only seen 6.
I do. Come on, Pence. Whatever.
Roxas,
It's at that haunted mansion.
So it's at the Haunted Mansion. So that's what Cypher meant about tomorrow, I think. I think everybody was going to go check it all out as a team. But we're going to go to the Haunted Mansion ourselves right now. Because that sounds like a perfect plan. It sounds like nothing terrible will come out of that. And I'm Skateboarder McGee in this game, apparently, for whatever reason. I don't know. They just decided to introduce skateboards in this game. It's not really like a game for that, but it works, I guess. And it's not in the Sandlot, so we went the wrong direction there. That's kind of on me. Instead of taking the straight path, I decided to jump off of a building. Into the woods. The woods always looks really piss poor when I do the recording. I'm not sure if it's just like the lighting of this area or what it is, but like the quality of the woods looks really bad in the recordings. I'm not really sure what it is. It's interesting because a lot of like the other high def stuff, like I'm sure this looks perfectly fine, but the woods is like really shaky.
You know something? Whoa. We were gonna check the mansion out tomorrow.
We were gonna check it out tomorrow, yeah.
Place.
It is the most suspicious place.
Even Cypher's gang was gonna help.
Even Cypher's gang was gonna help. I'm like,
Yeah,
Cypher?
Peter asked him to.
The guy that I hung out with and you guys got pissed off at me for hanging out with? But I could definitely see Nominee up there.
Well,
They say that there's a girl who appears at the second floor window.
Even though no one's lived here.
Even though no one's lived here for years. Let's see. I mean, don't squint. I can dead see her from here. She's right there. Oh man, here's her room, I guess. All white, it doesn't look that way from the outside. There's what looks like Destiny Islands. A couple areas from Kingdom Hearts 1, Kyrie, Roxas, and Axel there in the lower picture. Maybe Riku and Sora.
This is me?
Roxas. Yeah, Roxas and Axel and a couple other members.
You are best friends.
Very funny.
She's like, you guys are best friends.
Don't you want to know the truth? About who you really are?
No one
Yeah,
knows
I
me.
kind of do. I kind of do want to know the
Of
truth.
course.
But I don't get what's been happening lately.
What do we got over here? We got Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
You know these three, don't you?
Recognize those guys.
Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Why couldn't you tell Kyrie when she
Dreams.
communicated with you that Sora was the guy that you were talking about? Why couldn't you tell her?
And I had to take apart the memories chained together in Sora's heart. But now, I'm putting them all back.
Yeah, she's putting everything back together in Sora's heart because it got destroyed.
It's taken me a long time.
It's taken her a long time.
Soon, Sora will be his old self again.
Pretty soon Sora will be his old self
Process
again.
has been affecting you too, Roxas.
The process has been affecting Roxas.
The dreams?
Yes.
Yep, your
You
dreams are
and Sora
caused by this.
connected. And
We're connected to
in
Sora.
order for Sora to become completely
In order
whole
for
again,
Sora to become whole again,
he needs you.
he's gonna need Roxas's help.
What for?
You hold half of what he is.
Oh, I'm half of him?
He needs you, Roxas.
Nominee? Nominee.
So who are you, Nominee? Yeah, valid question.
I'm a witch with power over Sora's
Oh, she's a
memories
witch
and
with
his
power.
remembrance.
You should always trust them.
That's what
And the
you
picture she
call
has in front of me is, in front of her is a place called Castle Oblivion. That's where the Game Boy game takes place, in case you were curious. She draws pictures and it corrupts the memories of the people inside of there. That's what she did to
I
Sora.
can't help you there.
And I'm not sure if she elaborates on who Roxas actually is, but I'll elaborate a little bit if she doesn't.
Suddenly, I feel like
Yeah, he doesn't know himself at all.
I guess I would like to know. What
Excuse
do you
me.
know about me that I don't?
You,
There's a shitload, buddy.
you were never supposed to exist.
Yeah, you're not a real person. So, you know how,
How could you even say such a thing? Even if it were true.
I guess you don't know, but the nobodies here, right, they're people who lost their heart but had enough, they had enough power to just kind of maintain a semblance of themselves without turning into,
Roxas.
one of the
Roxas.
dust guys.
Huh?
Well,
Did you see her?
if you remember from
Yeah,
Kingdom Hearts
across the
1,
window.
our good old boy Sora got turned into a Heartless.
Oh, lame.
And in Kingdom Hearts logic,
That's just the curtain.
there's a Heartless and there's a Nobody, and the two are kind of connected. So when Sora turned into a Heartless, he also created a Nobody. And that Nobody here is Roxas.
Painter and a letter waiting.
But in order for Sora to come back,
Hey guys.
kinda need to get rid of
Girl
Roxas.
in the window turned out to be a curtain flapping in the wind.
gonna be important.
Figured as much. The report's already done.
All right.
Otherwise, it doesn't work.
Wanna go find Hayner? He's probably at the station.
Otherwise, it don't work, folks.
You know, we only have 2 more days together.
Huh?
Summer vacation, remember?
But that is going to be,
Right.
that is going to be the plot point between this video and next video, is Roxas kind of coming to terms with that. And guess what? There's the soda pop. But yeah, Roxas is going to have to come to that realization and sort of those terms. And he does get, like, he's becoming a little bit better with his memories. It's like, there's a whole bunch of crazy stuff that happens inside of the spin-off games. And like I said there, you know, I kind of knew everything from the get-go, from the first episode that I just laid out there. But, I do kind of want to piecemeal it to, like, the point where it becomes important. And here they do, like, a really poor job explaining it early in the game, but they do a good job late in the game bringing it up. So I just kind of wanted to cover that so that way this has a little bit more weight. And because he missed the trip to the beach, this guy here showed him the train, which is actually a nice gesture. It shows that they actually do care about they care about Roxas a little bit. And Ansem's head is starting to clear, and he says the same thing happened to everyone who had ties to Sora there. Very soon to him, he'll be like a good friend who's just gone away for a year, which is important. That's why Kairi couldn't remember him. And what ties did Ansem have to Sora besides
revenge?
Just whatever. But this guy he wants revenge, which you would think the only person who's been causing shit to go down was Ansem. You would think he would want revenge against him.
Roxas isn't the only one.
But they have to get rid of Naminé too.
Take care of it, Ansem.
Which is not good news for Naminé. I like Naminé as a character. Restoration's at 97%. The project's almost done. And now we're back to memories. So here's the end of the world and all the chaos that happened there.
Those worlds will be restored if we beat Ansem, right? But if we do beat him, and all these worlds become restored and disconnected, what's gonna happen to this place and to us?
Yeah, this was just sort of the ending moments of that game. Oh, there's Ansem.
Different. You see,
He took our friend,
the heart's true essence.
turned him into like this chaos man.
The heart may be weak, and sometimes it may even give in. But I've learned that deep down
The light
there's a
never
light
goes out in your
never
heart.
goes
That's
out.
right, Sora. You keep believing that, buddy. Then Ansem asked me for the power of darkness, for Kingdom Hearts for the power of darkness.
You're wrong. I know now, without a doubt.
So Kingdom Hearts is light, but it instantly turned to darkness inside of there. So like none of that makes sense. Yeah, look at in there. It is dark, all besides Mickey. And Riku, of course, who was on the other side of the door. He's like, take care of her. I'm like, I will. The way that I'm going to do that is by not seeing her for a couple of years now. So there we go. We sealed it off. We said goodbye to Kairi. He should have just jumped
Kairi,
onto the island.
Remember what you said before? I'm always with
He
you
just
too.
saved the world.
I'll come
What is
back
the
to you.
downside of jumping onto that little piece of sand and floating away with her?
No, you will.
There was no downside to that at all. We wouldn't be in the situation we were. He may not be as big as a hero, but I think it would have been the right move.
We've got to find Riku and King Mickey.
We gotta find Riku and King Mickey.
Where do we start looking for that there door to the
I don't know. He asked you to take care of Kairi, and you didn't.
Gorge, that's the king's seal.
Kind of feel like he'd be pissed off if he saw you.
Let's go.
Probably should have taken care of that, buddy. But then, of course, we went down this path You didn't get to see this because it's in the Game Boy game, but then we came across a member of the organization. They have revealed their name in the last episode, so no spoilers, and there is Castle Oblivion, which this game is not going to dive too deep into, but because of that, yeah, like I said, it's a castle where the more you continue through it, the more you lose your memories, and they sort of hired, but realistically took Naminé captive to fill in those memories with fake memories for Sora, and then he got all dicked up, and then in order to fix it, she put him in the egg. That's what happened there. Now they can't bring him back, because part of those memories that were screwed up also got screwed up inside of Roxas' head. But now we get to see a badass Keyblade wielder with 2 Keyblades. And he's just slicing and dicing, baby. And this one is bizarre to me. Oh boy. Is that our bad man Riku? That looks like him. Yeah, that's for sure him. Although he's got like some Karate Kid bandages over his eyeballs.
Why? Why do you have the Keyblade?
Shut up.
Oh boy, that definitely sounded like Roxas there. So I'm guessing Roxas and Riku had a big fight at one point in time. And here you could really start to see the lines blur. I put my feet down, they're instantly looking like Sora. Yeah, it just flashes there. And there's actually a really cool moment here. When the birds fly by, if you pause it on screen, you should see me turn into Sora here in the window. It's a really cool, like, split-second thing that, like, if you catch it, you catch it. If you don't, you don't. But it's a really fun fact regarding this one.
Man, I could not sleep last night.
But then I try to go to talk to my friends, and oh, shit. The world is falling apart. And I've been cut out of it. I'm not even in the photos that we took. This is alarming. I should save. Am I level 4 yet? No, I'm not. And I'm still broke. So this isn't gonna go good, just based off the immediate interaction there. And this to me, without having the context, I'm sure it won't mean a lot to you guys, but this to me actually is like a big moment in this series. The dusks start to appear. And then we got Axel. And he's like, look at what it's come to. I have to destroy you.
We're best friends.
And I'm like, we're best friends, man.
Sure. I'm not getting
It's like, sure, but I'm not getting turned into a dusk for.
Wait a second.
And he's like, oh, wait a second, you remember?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
But,
It's like, great. He's like, but I gotta make sure, you know?
What's our boss's name?
It's like, what's our boss's name? And that piece of information was not given to me, so I am shit out of luck.
Believe this.
It has to hurt him that I gave him hope for a minute, and then just immediately took that away. So I can't actually fight him, which is kind of bullshit. He's just standing behind a brick wall. You think he would want to be a part of this? I mean, like I said, it doesn't make sense now, but like when we go and we revisit some of those side games and we see how powerful Roxas had become within this group, like leaving it to a couple of dusks is not a viable option. Like this is, we would have wanted multiple organization members here. Because he could be a serious hazard to deal with. Plus he has the Keyblade, which is pretty important to the group, and we'll discover that much later on, but...
Roxas, to the mansion.
Roxas to the mansion.
The time has come.
The time has come. I try my trick of yelling my friend's name. It gets me nowhere. We can actually see him. Yeah, I've never noticed the option there to freeze in on Axel.
The Roxas that I know is long gone.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Axel.
I see how it is.
See, the problem here is that Axel's probably going to get deeply punished for not getting rid of Roxas. Because the organization knows what they were doing with Nominee. They caught wind of what this guy's doing. Like I said, this is all some of the context that they don't give you that actually really helps the story here, but it would have been way too much. I get why they didn't. The organization knows exactly what's up. And they know that if Roxas surrenders himself here, then Sora will be able to come back into the picture. And with Sora back in the picture, a lot more problems could exist that they don't particularly want to deal with. Whereas when Roxas was just in the picture and they had him under their control, they could get a lot of shit done. Pretty effective guy. Not very many Keyblades out there.
Call me and then lock me out.
He's remembering that Sora used to use this to unlock keyholes. Which I don't know how, like, he didn't realize, because it's like, it's a giant fucking key. That's its primary thing. Like, it's just known to do that. Oh, boy. Now, that looked very similar to Riku's weapon in the first Kingdom Hearts. So Riku's a Black Cloak man now as well? I don't know. But if you've noticed from the timestamps, we won't find out this episode. That's right. I am going to be wrapping all of this up on Monday of next week. So if you like this episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff is free on your end and greatly motivational towards myself to continue to make videos just like this now and in the future. We will be playing this series on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Pokemon Soul Silver on Tuesday, Thursday, and every other week we'll be doing Saturdays as well, just to make sure that we get through that game in a timely fashion. Both of these Let's Plays will be ongoing between the months of, let me see, March, April, May, and June. So by the end of June, these should be wrapped up. Maybe it bleeds 1 week into July or so. But yeah, we'll be playing this game in Pokemon Soul Silver all throughout the week. Hope you really enjoyed this episode. If you did, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, like I said previously. And yeah, hope to see you all here on the next one. I hope you all have a snazzy end of your week. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. We are approaching the end here, so enjoy 2 to 3 minutes of uninterrupted video play without my voiceover on it. And here is some big context here. Here's a big heartbreak moment. You can enjoy this moment. This is when Roxas was leaving the organization. You can enjoy this without my voiceover, so that way you actually get the full effect. Till next time, peace out, Girl Scouts.
Why did the Keyblade choose me? I have to know.
You can't turn on the organization.
Organization 13. They're a bad group.
Bad or good? I don't know. They're a group of incomplete people who wish to be whole. To that end, they're desperately searching for something.
What?
Kingdom Hearts. Funny?
It's just... I think I've been running away from the question I really want to ask. What's gonna happen to me now? Just tell me that. Nothing else really matters anymore.
You are...
Nominee!
There's no knowledge that has the power to change your fate.
Even if it doesn't, I want to know. I have the right to know.
A nobody doesn't have a right to know. Nor does it even have the right to be.
But what is a nobody?
Diz, we're out of time. Too many nobodies.
Roxas, nobodies like us are only half a person. You won't disappear. You'll be whole.
I'll disappear?
No further outbursts.
No, you won't disappear. You'll...
Wait!
Roxas, we will meet again. And then we can talk about everything. I may not know it's you, and you may not know it's me. But we will meet again. Someday soon. I promise.
Let her go! Nominate!